Good. Well, happy Father's Day, everybody. I'm starting from this end of the yard because the bitey bugs are out. I'm doing this a day late because the it rained yesterday, and I usually do my stuff in the afternoon. So try to ignore the neighbors in the background. He talks a lot. I love him. I don't know how to do the voiceovers like Liz does. Okay, so here's my garden from a different angle. You can really see how big my yard is way back there. So I'm gonna start here. These are the peppers that I brought outside from the basement. And in this bucket here, carrots and some weeds that I don't know what they are, but we'll see. And actually way down the bottom are potatoes that I said, you know what, I'm just gonna bury them all the way to the top and see what happens. We experiment. But here is some potatoes. I started the regular way where you peel them and they're popping up, so I gotta put some more dirt on. But these two are my basement peppers. I actually started these from cuttings from a pepper that I had last year that I love so much. And I tried to grow them in the basement. I got a couple of little peppers, but they got really cold down there a couple weeks ago. So I brought them outside. So we'll see how well they do. This is my nasturtium that needs to go somewhere. I don't know where. And this is a tree. Bye, tree. These I rescued from the front yard because the front yard is too dark and a lot of things were chewing these guys up. It's the other blue rose of Sharon I had in the basement, and it got too cold and gross down there, so I had to bring them out. And this one is super dead. Blue rose of Sharon. I'm going to transplant these all in the fall. Okay, so I'm going to back up and give y'all the view that I usually give at the end of the video. So we're going to start in the way that I do when I'm taking my walk in the backyard just to check everything. So the first thing I do is I go over here and I look at my morning glories and my sunflowers to see how they're doing. These guys are they're doing slow, but underneath here there's grass, newspaper, then wood chips. I dug a hole in the, oh my goodness, they're vining! Yay! Liz told me once they start vining, then they go crazy, so yay! Well, anyway, I didn't think they were gonna be too happy, but I guess this one found its way down into the good dirt where the grass is. And that's what I'm hoping the rest of these guys do soon. This was the one that was like, I'm gonna die. And I let it grow, and it didn't die. Okay. So, there's my watering wand. I love that thing. And I rescued these from the front. I don't know if you can tell how beat up they are. They got chewed. So, but they're a lot happier back here, my petunias. And remember my whole whatever pot? I decided to replant it in some good soil, and I put some wildflower seeds in there too. So I'm having them enjoy this. That's my beautiful wind chime on my shepherd's hook. That's my awesome, ridiculous grapevine. I guess my grapevine, I said my grapevine is responding to the morning glories that won't come up on the side yet. The grapevine said, well, if you don't want to fill in that side, I'll do it for you. So that was my joke, or my snarky comment. Those strawberries, try not to disturb the bitey bug grass. The strawberries are looking really good. I don't really expect strawberries or anything like that. I don't care. I just like growing stuff. So they're growing, and the one that my boyfriend picked is doing well. And the strawberries, both plants when I bought them, 2 different times in 2 different places said strawberry. No label, just strawberry. Anyway, I don't know how, if y'all remember last week, look at the sunflower. I tried to give my neighbors sunflower seeds just to grow 1 or 2 sunflowers, and they're like, "Eh." I don't get it. It's like the coolest thing ever. Anyway, I forgot, my friend told me what this was, but there it is, and they're freaking beautiful. And here's one of my waywards. I thought this was a sunflower that I kept beating up. I don't know what the heck it is, but I protected it. So, okay. This isn't actually the path I take. I usually go down the walkway first, but here's all my cabbage. And this was broccoli. It's too late in the season for broccoli. So what I do is I let it grow up a little bit. Something's touching my arm. I let it grow up a little bit, and then I just eat the leaves. I mean, why the heck would you waste it? You can eat, like, boil or whatever, the leaves. Just put a couple leaves in something, just do it. And all my onions, I got onions everywhere, so I'm not going to point every onion out. But some of these are Brussels sprouts. These are Brussels sprouts. And I think there is too early in the season for them, or late, or whichever. And so they're probably going to try to bolt, but the leaves are delicious. They taste like green. So here are the the broccoli that was getting a beat down from that was in the pot. I just put them in here. Like, there you go. Anywho, we already know what this is. Alright. This is my bean bed. I'm going to start with the survival bean. This is the survival bean. And look what's going on there. It's going to give me some beans. Even though it's kind of small, I'm going to take the beans that it offers. And here's all the rest of them. They got flowers. We'll see. And then here's my radish. The other one, it rained yesterday. I don't know if the storm took it out or it's gone. I don't know what happened. Well, hopefully this one give me something. I only planted a couple because I don't know what radishes taste like, and I might not like them. But I kind of wish I had put more now. Just for chance of survival. Walla Walla onions. Carrots. This is the bed where I just threw a bunch of stuff in. There we go. Carrots. Some beat up cabbage. I gotta mix up some BT. More beat up cabbage. And I'm also going to change the netting on this to the better netting. This is tulle from Joann's. Now I got real garden netting like I have over there. Okay. Oh my gosh. I guess after it rains, just stuff starts happening that you don't even know. My clematis bloomed. Yay, and it's a bunch of buds on it. I can't wait to see what happens. And see what happens when you just let things grow off to the side. I knew that was something that I had planted and maybe a seed dropped here and there. I can't remember what it's called though. There's my marigolds. And this nasturtium is doing well in this pot. Oh, now here's another one of my friends. Can you tell what my favorite flower is, y'all? A bird pooped a seed in here, I guess, or knocked one down, and that's how it ended up in there. Look at this thing. It's just dripping over the side. I gotta figure out how to take care of that. Okay, anywho, my lavender, my English lavender has beautiful new blooms on it, and my French lavender has new blooms coming up. I keep looking outside the camera so I end up with the view wrong. Anyway, get out the way. They have new ones coming up too. I had to chop off the old stuff because it was looking gross. And you need to deadhead your flowers, people. Don't forget to do that. So, this one is coming along real nice. So I discovered this. I planted these. I threw a bunch of these seeds out just ridiculously. And I finally got some flowers. Those are alyssum. And I think that this is a tree. Bye, tree. All these beautiful things in here. There's my cucumbers. And those are my wonderful morning glories. Those haven't started to vine. And those are older than the one that's just twisting its way on up. And this is a sunflower stalk. Look how thick them stalks get, y'all. Ooh, so pretty. Okay. Uh-oh, I got caught here. Alright, let's go down here. I told Liz her garden is much easier because all she has to do is start at one end with her watering and then move down, and then I got mine all over the place, and it's like, ugh, stupid holes. So if any of y'all got any suggestions as to what kind of holes, well, Liz told me to get one of those scrunchy up hoses. I forgot what it's called. Oops, shaky camera. Bending down on the knees ain't good. So don't forget to deadhead your flowers. Those petunias are getting it, y'all. This marigold ain't showing no signs of messing up. You know what? I hated marigolds. I thought they were the ugliest things ever. And so I knew that they were beneficial and I planted them. And of course, now look at them. They are very pretty and long-lasting blooms. And look how I could just beat them. Yeah, this is doing great. This is one of my peppers from the basement too. A clipping from the clippings. And it's doing well. I might have to chop off some of those leaves. I see another tree back there. I gotta get it. The trees here toss a bunch of seeds out and I just pull them a little bit at a time. I don't have to explain to you everything because you guys know what I got in my garden. Here's my little patch of wild. I'm gonna back out. I think these seeds came up. I threw a bunch of wildflowers out here. I think I told you guys that before. They didn't grow, so I put other things in the bed. But now, there's my beautiful crimson red clover. I'm gonna buy some more of those seeds. They're just too pretty to not have. And my calendula, I believe that that's what that is. And whatever this guy is, this very tall guy. Ooh! Some on my arm. That's about to flower. Can you see it? No. Oh, okay. Anyway. I forgot to talk about my tomato. Look at the stem on that, y'all. Oh, I can't get my hand in there. Look how thick the stem is on that tomato. That's beautiful. I gotta chop off some of those bottom suckers. We do not want, oh, them stupid white butterflies. I gotta make sure to cover up my cabbage before they poot out some little green babies on there eating up my cabbage. I got BT for y'all though, if you decide to try. Alright, so these are my squash, zucchini. These marigolds are kicking along real slow. This teeny one actually got a bud. Look at that. Hot damn, y'all. My little ones, they surviving. Here we go. Y'all know what that is. That's my little watermelon. It ain't gonna give me no watermelons, y'all. I know it ain't, but I'm okay with that. I got this big old thing up here. It's a trellis and it ain't gonna do nothing. Anyway, so these are seeds that Julie gave me from her son's wedding. The gifts were wildflower seeds, so I tossed them out. Need more stuff in this bed. Look how empty this bed is. So, oh, and there's my survivor tomato. Okay, let's turn around. This is the other side of the strawberry bed with all the excess stuff in it. I'm gonna have so many damn sunflowers out. I mean, good God Almighty. It's gonna be good for the squirrels and birds, that's for sure. Here's some part of wildflower thing I threw out here. And squirrels and stuff dug it up, so I don't know what's gonna live. But I can't wait to find out. This looks like a dadgum morning glory. Well, we'll see what happens. So Liz and I decided that our theme is basically, or at least my theme is, we'll see what happens. That's what I say a lot. So we'll see what happens. I just want y'all to see my wind chime. My boyfriend hates wind chimes. So funny. Look at underneath my trellis. Once it gets to where it goes all the way around, then I'll have a shelter. Ugh, it's Father's Day, y'all, and my neighbors are barbecuing. I think that's it. I think I showed you guys everything. I gotta get out here and I need to cover up these two beds, especially this one, because one of those cabbage moths, she's like flitting around here and she gonna poop out some babies on my cabbage, and I can't have that. So you guys have a beautiful day, and thanks for visiting my garden. Bye.